Toby G from the Toby G and JD Show. Here we are again live on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And I hope you're enjoying our show. And we're going to talk about stocks, what happened with my stock picks last week, my new stock pick of the week. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, which is a big deal that everybody's talking about. And we're going to talk about gold and silver and a whole bunch of other things. All right, we'll start off with the stocks. What I do is I follow the money. And to follow the money, you need to follow the charts. And I follow candlestick charts. And are they 100% always right? No. I try to pick stocks that are above the 50 and the 200-day moving average, with the MACD starting to turn up. And as soon as the slow stochastics start turning up, if everything lines up, I buy them. And you're going to win probably 2 out of every 5. That's not all the time, but most of the time. So that's why we put stops below every stock that we buy. We determine a comfortable place we feel as though what we could lose on that stock. You may use a dollar amount. You may use a percentage. I tend to use a dollar amount, but you might use 3%, 5%. Depends what you're comfortable with losing if it goes against you. And don't forget, there's swings with stocks every day. So as the stock goes up, I raise the stop at the end of the day. If it goes down or stays the same, I leave the stop the same. If I get stopped out, well, that's a protection because it could turn the other way and you could lose a lot of money if you don't put a stop in. That's how we control what's going on. And that's how you follow the money, by following the charts. When you listen to CNBC, Fox Business, Bloomberg, they have pundits on there talking about XYZ stock. Half the time, I shouldn't say half the time, I don't know this, but a lot of the time that they own the stock at a lower price and they're trying to pump the stock up so they can sell and you get left holding the bag, or they're being paid to tout that stock. So be very careful of it. A lot of the times we buy stocks, I don't even know what they do. I don't care as long as the charts line up and we have the possibility of making a profit. So that's what we do. Now, the stocks that I bought the beginning of the week was EXEL. I paid $26.28 and I did get stopped out at $26.20. So we had an 8-cent loss. That's pretty much break even. And then SORL, we had paid $7.25. We got stopped out at $7. That's a 25-cent loss, which is about a third of a percent. So I look at that. We pretty much broke even on the two. We just lost a little bit. So today I bought ORCL, which is Oracle. I paid $48.95 for it, and I put a stop of $48.50. The reason I bought it, let me get this. The reason I bought it is it was just going above the 50-day moving average. It was already above the 200-day. The MACD is starting to turn up, and the slow stochastics was down at around 33, and it had crossed over, and it's starting to head up. The reason I bought this one is it's lining up and the stochastics are low. If this works out right, it could have a nice long run. Or I could get stopped up today or tomorrow or next Monday, but it doesn't look too bad. So I stretched the stop a little bit. So I have a 45 cents that I could lose on this particular stock. So we'll see what happens, and we'll talk about it again this weekend, and we'll talk about, if we're still in it, we'll be talking about it Monday, and we'll probably have more stocks picks of the week. Now, the stocks that we're watching, we can't watch every stock, and I add sometimes and take away. We're watching MU, LIT, STM, EXEL, iBuy, SH. Now, SH is if the stock starts tanking and this SH goes above the 50 and the 200-day moving average and it lines up like the other stocks, that you buy SH when the stock market is going down in a correction or a collapse. You can make money when the market goes down This is like shorting a stock, but you're buying SH, which is automatically shorting a bundle of stocks for you. We're watching SORL. We just bought Oracle, ORCL. BEST. BEST went up over $3 today. I don't know why. I've been watching it, but it went up. I know John B is in it. He's the one that sent me a text to look at it. He's in it, and I think he got in it premature, but he had a nice jump. It jumped up over $3 a share today, and there must have been a reason for it, but we don't care about reasons. We just care about making money. And we watch PayX, and that's what we watch. And we'll change stocks from time to time. We'll take one out of the basket and add one. But you can only watch so many stocks. I mean, and you shouldn't own more than 2 stocks at a time. It becomes overwhelming. And sometimes you get cocky. I say, I'm going to buy this stock, I'm going to buy that stock. You end up defeating the purpose. Stick with 2 stocks. You get some extra money. Buy more shares because you'll make more money. If it goes up, naturally you'll lose as well. But you just have to learn how to manage your stocks along with your stop losses. Now, down below, if you click on hashtag Bitcoin and leave a comment, there's a contest where you can have your computer diagnosed. It's a $50 giveaway with computers and websites done right, who is one of our sponsors. And just leave a comment, and something will be picked. Someone will be picked out of, from random. Now, the other thing is people talk about all the time is Bitcoin. Now, I've been talking about Bitcoin, that I'm afraid of it. You got it today and you lose it tomorrow. Well, I caved in a little bit. I went to Coinbase and registered, and I put some money in the program. And what I bought was Litecoin, Ethereum, and just a smidget of Bitcoin. Supposedly, in my research, those are the top 3 cryptocurrencies that there are out there. There might be more. There's so many. There's over 1,400 of them now, I understand. And you can't be in them all. You don't know which ones are good, which ones are bad, except these 3 are supposedly the most solid. So I bought Litecoin. I bought about $85. And Ethereum I paid about $450, and both of those went up. Ethereum went over $500 a coin, and Litecoin went up over $104. Then the Bitcoin collapsed, and it brought these down with them. So they're still in the $80 range. Litecoin is, and Ethereum is about $450 as we speak. Now, when Bitcoin went up to 11,000. The big boys, I'm sure, just decided to take profits because, you're talking $11,000 a coin, and they just took profits and brought everything down. And that's what I'm talking about when you listen to the pundits on Fox Business and CNBC and Bloomberg. They tout it, it goes up, they bail, you end up holding the bag. Well, it's the same thing with Bitcoin. There's some big players in there. J.P. Morgan's in there. Warren Buffett is in there. Bronson from Virgin Airlines. There's that guy that owns the Mavericks. I can't remember his name. And they own Bitcoin. And it's big bucks. These are billionaires. So, I mean, they could own thousands of Bitcoins and just dump them. And it's going to affect the market because there's only so many cryptocurrencies, coins per Bitcoin and per Ethereum and per Litecoin. There's only so many. So it affects the market. I think that everybody needs to be in there and own a piece of this because you don't know. I mean, Litecoin's $100 or $80 a coin right now, and it's going up percentage-wise faster than Bitcoin. So suppose it goes to $5,000 a coin in the next year or two. You'll say, I should have bought it at $80 a coin. So you got $500, put it in there. Tell them I sent you. Put a little bit in each one. You can own a fraction of each one. See what happens. From time to time, you want to add $20 to it, $15. I would do this for the long term. I wouldn't be trading it. You have to be prepared to be trading, and that could be very intense. Now let's talk about the Forex market. There'll be people that are going to disagree with me. The Forex market is trading currencies like the US dollar versus the Japanese yen, or the Kiwi, which is a New Zealand currency, and so forth. This is a market that trades so fast. That's how the George Soroses of the world made billions of dollars, and they did it off of your hide. I've only traded Forex once. I will never do it again. The market moves so fast. I lost $10,000 in a blink of an eye. So I'm staying away from that market because it's designed to take the novice's head off. They have automatic trading systems. They say you can make money doing this and that. Well, maybe you can. I wasn't good enough to do it, and I suggest you be very careful. In the future, we're going to be talking about commodity trading, which I've done extensively. Right now, I'm not in the commodities, but I believe in commodity trading. I enjoy doing it. I'm a speculator, but right now I'm trading more conservatively. As I get older, I'm being more cautious, and I suggest that you do the same. If you have some money to speculate with, I'll give you some ideas on what to do as far as commodities go. I would do commodities before I did Forex any day of the week. Now, every time you turn the TV on, you hear famous people. I buy this coin, gold coin, and silver coin, and I believe in it. Okay, I think everybody should own some gold and silver. But the way I would do it, which the way I do it, is I go down to the local coin store and I'll buy a gold coin, whether it be a full coin, a half, a quarter, preferably 1/10 of an ounce of gold. And I would buy ingots of silver. They usually run $3 or $4 over the spot price at that particular time. Gold, you're going to pay $30 to $50 over spot for the full coin. You're going to be a higher premium as the coins get a little smaller. I would buy them, take them home, put them in a safe, build a false drawer, which you can go to myangelscloud.com and click on the financial page, and you can scroll down, and there's a video. It shows you how to make false drawers in your house. You can hide cash, gold, jewelry, and diamonds, anything you want. It's better than in a safe deposit box. You shouldn't have anything in a safe deposit box. But this is just another way of hiding something. And I would highly suggest when you buy gold or silver, you don't buy it as an investment. You buy it as an insurance policy. People say, like once they asked Bill, what's his name, Bernanke, in front of Congress, what do you feel about gold? Do you think it's a currency? He said no. He's a liar. Gold has been a currency and silver since Roman days. That's why they confiscated gold back years ago in this country. Other countries are transferring their gold from the United States to their own vaults, and whether it be Germany. We just finished transferring some to Germany. There's $1 billion worth of gold that's going to be going to the University of Texas that's being held in New York. If gold wasn't a currency and valuable, these corporations and these countries wouldn't be buying it. Right now, every time it dips, Russia buys gold, as does China. And when you see the gold price, whether it be $1,300 an ounce, that's a manufactured price. That's a paper price. The real price of gold is in the physical gold market, which is higher than that $1,300 paper trade. GLD is controlled by big money and by governments to keep the price of gold down. It's hard to find vast amount of gold coins right now because people in the know are hoarding them. They're hoarding them not to make billions of dollars. They're hoarding them as an insurance policy because it's a hard asset that you can touch. The best hard assets you can touch is gold, silver, land, and those are the main things that you should own. I wouldn't buy diamonds as an investment. You don't know if you're getting ripped off on diamonds unless you're a diamond expert and you went to classes to learn how to see if a diamond is real or not. And you never know when you get ripped off on things like that. So I would be very careful of that. And the main thing as an insurance policy, you should pay down your debt. That's another important thing. If the economy gets really, really bad, the people that have debt are going to be hurt hurt the most. So if you can pay off your house, people say don't pay off your house, you lose the deduction, you can reinvest in your money in the stock market. Well, yeah, but isn't it nice to live in a house that you don't owe something on? That you don't have to worry about making a mortgage payment. The only thing you have to worry about is coming up with the real estate taxes. That's a lot better. You can sleep at night, okay? People say, well, you need that deduction, and that's bullshit, okay? Stick around, pay off your house, pay off your car if you can. Try to stay out of debt. Don't go crazy with the credit cards. Just the less money you owe and the hard assets that you own, free and clear, gives you, you can sleep at night and increases your wealth. Because we're going to have another downturn in the stock market. I don't see it coming soon. I see we just hit 24,000 in the stock market today. I believe stock market's going to go to 30, 31,000 because money is pouring in from Europe, because Europe is imploding. They're bringing in, I don't know if it's another million invaders, I call them invaders and freeloaders, into Europe, and they're there with open arms, and they're going to suck off the tit of the government. And then you've got millions of people that again, freeloading, and money is coming in from Asia. Japan's in financial trouble. So what are they doing? They're putting money into the U.S. equity market. When they realize in years to come, and maybe it might be a year, it might be 5 years, that the United States is bankrupt, that money will flow out and the stock market will collapse. But in the meantime, it will go to 30, 31,000, maybe higher. But right now, I believe it's going to go to 30 or 31,000. Every time you look, you get emails, you hear on the television, these guys, the market's going to crash, the market's going to crash. That's bullshit. Basically, yes, it is someday, but right now it's not. And they want it to because they are short the market, and every time the market goes up, they're losing money. So they're trying to recoup their losses, and these experts aren't really experts at all. You got to use a little common sense. In the meantime, Christmas is coming around. It's right around the corner, and Tervis Tumbler is right down the street from the beach where we're standing right now. We're in Southwest Florida, and Tervis Tumblers makes U.S.-made, high-quality, insulated, for hot and cold beverages, mugs. And these mugs, you can have any logo you want, any sports team, whether it be the NBA, college football, NFL, hockey, golf. You can have your favorite team. This is a great Christmas gift for the sports fan in your family. There's an ice bucket you can get that's insulated as well with a cover and thongs. And it's a great, this one here has palm trees on it. And great stocking stuffers is the alligator jerky. You could put these in your stocking. And this here is beef and ostrich jerky. You could put stocking stuffers. And there are Christmas cookies as well. And there's chocolate-covered strawberries for Valentine's Day. As every day, you can give them at Christmas as well. And a few other items. So if you just click on the link below, or call the 800 number on the bottom, you can go right to our gift shop and see what we have for Christmas. There's a 2-week delay because these are all custom-made on the Tervis custom-made. You can get them clear, and actually shipping will be a lot quicker. But take a look, and hopefully you'll enjoy what you see. But that's what we have today. We will be back again in a few days, and we'll do it this weekend, and we'll be back again next Tuesday and Thursday, giving you stock updates, how we're doing with the stock we just bought, and any new stock picks and anything else.